Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to another crazy Ewok stream. We're back in Guild Wars today. We're back in Guild Wars factions. It's been a couple weeks. Maybe even like a month and a half since I last streamed this game. So yeah, we're loaded in. And we're Matu Keep. Where do we leave off of? I think we just finished Danika Temple, which took us here, and actually no, I think it took us here, and a lady named Danika. I don't think she's in this area here though. Oop, this person has a quest for. But yeah, a lady named Danika. She's like kind of part of the hip new young crowd from the Echo Val Forest, and she thinks differently than some of the elder people in political power here. They're all like, oh, we'll just keep to ourselves. The afflicted only affects these people right now, and as long as we keep them away, we'll be fine. But Danika's like, no, this is a bigger threat when they come, and if we're not prepared, we're gonna get destroyed by it too. And she's trying to rally the Kurziks to help the cause of our heroes here, and Master Togo and Brother Menlo at this point. And yeah, I believe that's where we left off. Yeah, go to the lift operator. People Redemptor Carl. Oh yeah, this is the meet Danika, who held her outside the gates of Matuki. That's what we just did before we ended the last stream. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I have not really played this game ever since I swapped over to Stellar Blade. I've been focused most of my free time on Stellar Blade, including all my streaming time. So, I don't know where we are. I think the last thing I did was... Yes, I believe we swapped our monk here to be a smiting monk. But I believe right after that stream, I was like, I didn't really like it. And I swapped her back to a healer, but then I kept some of the build crap that we decided for the smiting monk to be able to energy manage with the mesmer skills. So... let's see how this goes. And... oh, yeah. I think she used to be earth magic. So she had like... is there earth magic up here? She had like ward against melee, ward against foes, I think. Or maybe stability. In these two slots, I think. But I guess decided to see if it'll be good if she's like mainly damage dealing, but if she needs to be, she can also be a healer. But I don't know, this is going to be interesting because I don't know how AI or the heroes deal with the decision to either continue to attack or heal your allies. If they prioritize one over the other, I think it would be, I don't know, it might put them in a weird situation, put them in a dilemma where it's like, oh, we can kill the person that's hurting us, but then I should heal my allies. But if I kill the person, then there's no more pressure. I can kill them first and then heal. Or maybe I have to like keep my entire team up and we'll deal with the person. I don't know how the AI deals with this, so we'll try this out. We'll see how the combat flows. Essentially, we just vibe with this. We don't really, at least I don't really specifically pay particular attention directly at one of the heroes. Just like how this team vibes when we go out and fight, how it feels, like how fast the enemies fall and how well we keep alive. I am also a healer, and I think I want to turn myself, like get rid of blood magic at some point, put it into channeling magic, and I'll be the person using Signet of Spirits. I believe I had this hero use Signet of Spirits before. If I go here, Signet of Spirits, and I can also have Splinter Weapon. If I do channeling magic, and if like the combination of these two, well, I guess not really combination, having this and then having this as well, I can cast this onto our like physical damage dealers, and it will be like significant damage, I feel like. So that's kind of the goal here for me, my character. Oh yeah, I decided to take off, like, I think Stand Your Ground was what I used before, but I don't know, plus 24 armor I feel like isn't really probably all that interesting when we have the spirit person here, this mitigator. So I opted in to just give her They're on Fire, since this is just like a straight up damage mitigation, and it combos really well with our Elementalist Searing Flames. And I believe, yeah, I gave her an extra spear attack in hopes of making her do a bit more damage, like a big spiky spear attack. Do we fight against summons often? Maybe this one is not the right one. Summon. This one does 65 holy damage. And it does 65 holy damage and inflicts burning condition to nearby foes. Oh no, that's only if you hit a summoned creature. Do we hit? I think we do fight a lot of summoned creatures in this campaign, so maybe this is not too bad. Maybe that's what my reasoning is. I feel like we have been fighting all like little minions and stuff. And yeah, this one, I think I took off Distracting Shot and gave her Keen Arrow, which is like combos well to go for the eyes. Because if she critical hits, she does like a spiky damage, which is like a lot more than Barrage here. Before Barrage is like really her only attack, which is spread it out. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Let's do this quest real quick. I believe this quest is just like gives you a feeling of general sentiment of people in the Kaineng area. The Celestial Ministry is deeply concerned about the flow of refugees fleeing the city. Oh yeah, because this place is being attacked. A lot of Kaineng people, Kanthan people are trying to like get the F out of here. We have the plague under control. There is nothing to fear. Convince the refugees that leave in Kaineng City is not the best in their best interests. Tell them to return to the city. I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like if I'm the one who tells them to stay and they die, it'll be on my conscience. Because yeah, I don't feel like we have the affliction under control. We haven't even like touched Shiro yet. He came and killed us. We were just like lucky enough that some godly beings are looking after us. Alright, stemming the tide. So there's Kanthan refugees everywhere. I believe they eventually stop walking, because I'm afraid like when I talk to them, they walk a little bit too far. I lose their dialogue, so we'll just wait until they stop walking. I hope they don't walk so far that they like aggro people. Alright. You stop walking, you're walking into danger. You're walking into danger! Okay, maybe not. Can you stop walking? How far? Wait, okay, let's see if this works. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's really walking. Oh no, yeah, he stopped. Okay, good. Unless we're body blocking. Nobody's still going. We're blocked body blocking. The Emperor cares greatly for all of us who have suffered because of the plague. I do not trust anything Ministry has to say, but I do believe the city is safe. I will take your word for it. I heard that my cousin's best friend's sister's former housemate back when we had a house, that you were here in Kantha with Master Togo, and I know he would not lead us astray. That's interesting. So he just roams around then? He doesn't actually stay still? Okay. Where's the other guy? So Danika is here. And Redemptor car. Wait, whoa, they're really far up here. Why is the green starburst telling me to go over there? Oh, there's a lot of people there too. Wait, are they walking to their deaths? Oh, some of these people are going really far away. The docks are so empty these days, people are afraid to come to Kantha. The gods themselves could not convince me to return to that city, and you can tell the ministry I said so. Okay. But these guys are just booking it. They're actually literally just walking away from here. Kantha will make it through any difficulty, as long as the Emperor is alive. The city of Kantha is safe again? Well, if the missionaries do say so, it is so. I suppose it is true. Truth be known, I would rather hear word from the Emperor. Wait, is she gonna die? I guess they don't aggro onto her, so we're good. just heard a sound effect of a balloon, which is a very Canadian thing. Balloons like cry. Okay, seems like the vibes is that our guys are killing guys. Because I'm barely doing anything. As a healer, I haven't really had to do anything. I'm a passive participant in these fights. Okay. Go back here? These guys? Whoa, wait, wasn't there a group of like cool people here? They all died? I've only convinced 2 out of 5 refugees to go back. Did I take too long and they're all dead? Hello? Wasn't there like a cool group of people here? Did they all die? Or are they just walking around? Oh, there's a Kurzik trap there. Where did all the people go? Nice. Okay, so there's these guys here. Maybe I shouldn't have walked so far away. That person doesn't have an exclamation mark over there. Hello? Where did all the Kurzik, or not Kurzik, all the Canthan people go? They all die? I'm actually a little confused here. I remember like they just stood around here until you talked to them. I didn't realize they like ran away. The Canthan guard there, but it's not a Canthan peasant or whatever, Canthan citizen. Look at these guys, Island Guardian. Maybe I have to redo this? So yeah, actually, I haven't streamed for a few days too. The last time I streamed was like last Wednesday, so it's been almost a week since my last stream. Usually I try to stream at least like 2 or 3 times a week. But that's because last stream, I was kind of making a joke, or I had a bit, and I was kind of showing like my little thermometer here. That it was like over 34 degrees Celsius, I think. 34. And I was like, oh, it's so hot in here. And then there's people in chat saying like, oh, it's actually like 45 degrees where I am right now. And I'm like, oh, that's really hot. How is anyone surviving? And I was just kind of talking about how hot it is. And being in the presence of Eve from Stellar Blade, like, oof, that's so hot, right? But actually, I've been heat exhausted ever since then. So I had like headaches. I have like a Fitbit right here. And I was looking at my Fitbit, and normally when I check my heart rate, it's like around like, depending on what I'm doing, it's like in the 80s normally, like low 80s to high 70s. But that day I was like, the entire day my heart rate was just 90 plus, 95 plus, kind of like oscillating between, is it the word oscillating, between like 90 to 105. And I was kind of googling like, is that an issue or anything? But it didn't actually. It was like, of course, if you Google heart rate, they'll give you like heart attack related stuff. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, no, I don't have shortness of breath. I don't feel like I can't breathe. I don't have any pain in my arm, so it can't be like a heart attack. And I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of young and physically fit enough for it to not affect me. But then it also had like the Google will be always like, oh, but it can affect young people too, just randomly. It could just be a genetic thing. And yeah, I was kind of freaking out, and that kind of added to the heart rate because I was stressing out about it. And yeah, I just felt like really, really bad for a few days. But I was talking to ChatGPT. I gave ChatGPT a bunch of my symptoms, and ChatGPT suggested a bunch of stuff, and heat exhaustion was one of them. And I was like, once I read that, I was like, okay, yeah, I spent like upwards of 4.5 hours, because even after the stream, I was like kind of playing a little bit. because what essentially happened in that stream was I finished the game, and then after I turned off the stream, I was like, what does New Game Plus look like? I actually tried to load back in to do get the last can, and apparently that little like cave area that you go into before the end of the game, you can't actually leave, which is really dumb. So I ended up just doing a New Game Plus and playing through the beginning prologue area, 807, all the way to until I got to what was that place called? Scion. And yeah, that took like another hour and a half. So I was in that like 34, 35 degrees heat for like 4.5 hours. And yeah, that was not good for me. That was not good for me at all. I was heat exhausted after that. I don't know where all the other Canthons went. Did I just go back in and come back out and see if they reappear? I didn't think they would just like book it, because there was a bunch of them here. Were you supposed to catch them before? Before like try to convince them to come back before they leave? Was that the whole point of it? But I was dilly-dallying too much. I guess I can do a /wiki. That's fun, right? Wiki? Go to the Guild Wars wiki. Stemming the tide. I am on a different... I guess I can show it, but I'm always scared that I forget to unshow it. Note, the number of area does not reset if you rezone, meaning that you can do the quest multiple visits of the same area. There are totally 8 refuges, and only 5 of them will come. Creatures in the area do not attack the refuge. Okay. For that. So it looks like they're literally, these people are talking about leaving. So they leave if you don't catch them in time. I didn't know that. I think in the past when I did this quest, I didn't even read what they said. This time I actually tried to pay attention to what they're saying, which kind of led me to this point, I guess. But yeah, I never paid attention. I just went to each person and went like blah 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 blah. Okay, next blah 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 blah. Next. I didn't read what they said, and I just to get like the experience from it. I guess I had to zone in and zone back out. Hopefully we get better dialogue, or not better, but newer dialogue. Okay. So there's these guys. So I talked to 3 that ran off. Oh yeah, they're one at a time. They're leaving. The Ministry of Fire never seems incapable of understanding the plight of the common people. The plague took everyone I love from me. There's nothing left for me in Kantha. If the Ministry wants me to come back, they had better give me a reason to. I will return long enough to find out what sort of work the Ministry might have offer. But if you are deceiving me, you had better pray that I do not find you. My losses have left me in a foul. People are going off this way. Routes can't what? Nope. Routes can be hard to come by these days, now that the plague has slowed trade coming from Kryda. I am not going back to that city. I have seen what happened to a man when the plague takes him. I refuse to end up like one of those things. The Luxon and Kurziks have been quarreling for so long, I think they've probably forgotten why they've started fighting to begin with. I cannot abandon the city that raised me. It is not right that I turn my back on her. I will return. Thank you, friend. Okay. So let's try to catch up with these guys before they run off. Because I guess, yeah, they're all like literally booking it. Uh-oh. Can we get the attention of the island? Yeah, you guys fight, and I'll talk to. I'll keep them on the mission at hand. I don't think I'm contributing much to the fights, anyways. Those thugs are frightening. Just when I thought my life in Kantha was over, you come along and tell me to return? I had resigned myself to carving a living out on the road to get as far as this place as possible. I might never have returned to Kantha had you not caught up to me and told me the news. Okay. The guards try to keep order, but they are fewer of them each day. Oh, yeah, he doesn't care. Okay. Yes, we finished it. We convinced a few people to go back. And then they died. Because the affliction gets worse. You have done well. Surely if we keep this effort up, no one will leave, or no one will wish to leave the city. When people realize that the ministry has things in hand, everything will return to normal. Alright. Okay, let's do the count starter now. I wanted to do that one just to show like what people are kind of thinking about this area when we kind of got into a bit of a, what do you call it? You know how like in storytelling there's like rising action, but sometimes each section of the acts has its own like little climax. This I feel like was a little bit of a climax. Where we attacked and helped what's her name? Izu? Defend this place against the invasion of Shiro Tagachi, but then Shiro Tagachi just destroys us anyway. And the envoys brought us back to continue the fight. So now we're going into this area, which is another act, I feel like, with this area. Actually, what happens is we kind of like get a little dip our toes into these two areas, this Jade Sea and this Alcavale Forest area, but we go here first. And I think once I finish the mission that we're about to get to here, I think that's probably what I'm going to do today. I don't want to go too crazy today. I feel like I'm still kind of recovering from the heat exhaustion. So yeah, I do have like a Gatorade here just in case. Keep hydrated and have the right electrolytes and stuff. I read was the right thing to do. I don't know, sports drinks. I never really liked the taste of sports drinks. So I kind of avoided it, but I think this is a necessity more than anything. Okay. Let's make our way to the Alcavale Forest. Okay. Oh man, that fallback. I got two fallbacks. Heroic Ewok and Bandit Ewok. These are fallback. This. That. Give Mox weapon warding, even though I don't think I really need to at this point, since we're just handily destroying all these. Yeah, we get a little bit of a intro to the Echo Balfour. It looks kind of like lame from this point of view, though, from this angle. Alright, stone scale cube. Get rid of that. I think I got interrupted. No, I didn't. I want to stop using the item as soon as possible. And have spirits instead, because it seems like these two relies on spirits, and if I have Signet of Spirits, I guess I won't have this. Actually, if I don't have any blood magic, both of these will be kind of useless. So we'll have to see. I'll have to juggle weapon of warding and splinter weapon on people like this. I am really just a passive participant. I was just yapping it away there, and my team was fighting, and no problems. No health problems or anything. I wasn't even watching their health. Maybe when we get into the when we get into the mission, I'll have to participate more. These are just trash mobs out in the open world, kinda sorta. Man, I saw Mox had like a condition, so I'm like, I'm gonna remove his conditions, but someone else did. Someone else on the team did it way before I had the chance to. Alright. So, as we move in here, so right here we're still sunny and stuff, but the cool thing about going into the Alcavale Forest is that the canopy, I guess, of the... That doesn't really show really well here, but the idea is that there's so much, like, foliage and stuff that it's blocking out the sun, and it gets like kind of dark. So you get a cool like dark area when we actually get there. So yeah. Oh, I lost some Luxon faction somehow. I wonder how that works. I remember having, in one of my other characters, when I got really into this game, this is before Stellar Blade came into my life, I actually got 10,000 Luxon faction because in order to... So the character I was playing on was a Kurzik person, and I did a bunch of Kurzik stuff, but in order to get into the Luxon area, you need to befriend the Luxon before you get the quest that lets you go to the one of the areas here. I think it was one of the missions, or at least gain access to the primary quest that lets you go to that area. And I farmed Luxon faction to get, and yeah, that essentially that quest can only be completed if you have a 1,000 or 10,000 faction. And I got that amount, so I don't know what happened. Why do I only have 8,000 all of a sudden? I wonder if there's like a decay on that. Okay, woo, where are we now? Englewood Corpse. Ah, okay. So once we get into here, you'll kind of see like a guild emblem on a lot of the zone or towns and outposts and cities here. There's like a big fight, a PvP fight between the two like groups, and depending on who has done what, they can claim like these. So everywhere we go now, we'll see like someone has claimed it, because sometimes maybe it looks like the Kurzix is destroying the Luxons at the moment, but like potentially the Luxon can take over this thing, or maybe if they push into more Kurzik stuff, they can take over like Kurzik. Normally you would think of as Kurzik territory, but it looks like Kurziks have taken over a lot of Luxon territory right now. So you'll see like a Kurzik guild emblem on one of these areas, and when you zone into there, you will see a lot of Kurzik merchants and stuff. And if you're a Luxon, you'll be like, they'll be like, "You're a Luxon, we don't like you, go away." Trading in Kurz faction dropped Lux as well. I remember that, but I don't think I did any trading, because I specifically... Oh, maybe I did. That's why I have 0. You might be right. I might have had to... Oh, but what would have cost 2,000... What is it? 2,250? I think I might have had a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would have dropped that, but I do remember, like, in the past, I had a good amount of Kurzik faction, and then do you lose one faction if you gain the other? Is that why I have 0 Kurzik? No, it's only if you like spend it, right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess hello, thanks for being in chat. Hello, chat. We will, I guess, keep going. I don't think I need to empty my inventory or anything. There wasn't a lot of drops there. Okay. But yeah. So essentially at some point, if we want to continue, I believe there's a mission here, and then it'll tell us to go to a mission here, and then we actually come back here for a mission. And then after that, we push further into here or here. And I believe if I want to push into one or the other, I would have to farm for the factions at some point. I'll probably do that off stream, and then I'll just complete the quest so that when I do stream, I can just jump right into the missions and continue the story. Watch using hexes and enchantments in cursed areas. Yes, you have to spend on PvE skills, etc. Oh, maybe I spent it on Amberite, actually. I might have tried to use up my Kurzik faction on like an Amberite or something, and it might have got rid of some of this. Yeah. Watch using hexes and enchantments in Kurz area. Does the Kurziks do a lot of enchantment removal? Is that what happens? Well, I do have a few enchantments, and I guess Mox is gonna get destroyed. I think we can help him. I think we should be fine, hopefully. I don't really. The only hex I have here... Oh, I guess I have hexes. I think it should be fine. I don't have too much hexes here. I have a Mesmer with 1 hex. And I have 2 hexes. Which I think I want to move away from. What I want to do is get rid of blood magic and go into channeling. And use Signet of Spirits, because it looks like a really fun skill to use. Mesmer, Shatter, both. Oh, okay. They have Shatter Enchantment and Shatter Hex, essentially. All the Mesmers in this area. But I think we can kill them before they do too much damage. They can only use this on 1 person at a time. We'll keep an eye on it, I guess. I think we should do okay. I guess I can have this here too. Yeah, now your chat is on the screen. Woo! All right, the Count's daughter. How far do we have to go? Hey, that's not that far. Okay, let's see how this goes. So yeah, I'm a healer, and to be honest, I am not vibing with the healer kind of playstyle. But I said I was gonna try out some of these new ritualist stuff in this, just for this stream, so I'm gonna stick with this for the time being. And it looks like my team just like, they're fine. They're dealing with everything just fine. I am a passive participant. I'm being carried by my heroes. Normal mode not bad. Try using lots of bleeding. Oh, what's the significance of using bleeding in normal mode? Is that like actually like a build craft thing, that bleeding is like really useful for like normal mode? I guess yeah, I am playing in normal mode, so that's a thing. It makes it a bit easier. Especially since so this character already beat. Oh, I don't think I can show it. This is a necromancer from the Profs campaign, and I did a live stream of that series of me playing through the Prophecies campaign with this character from like level 1. So this is a pre-Searing character. And I've moved her over to this campaign as a foreign character. So I essentially have like a lot of, I don't know, I wouldn't call it meta. They're good enough to fight against some of the endgame stuff in Prophecies. So I think when I get further into this campaign, because I believe this campaign is a lot harder than the Prophecies campaign, I think I'm gonna have more trouble like really soon here. So we'll keep an eye on things. Check the nature rituals in use. I don't believe I have any nature rituals in use. Oh wait, you're talking about this because of the enemy's spirits. Ah, okay. So every time someone gets hit with bleeding, they take more damage, and because the enemies put this on, I might as well take advantage of that. Hey, that's really cool. That's like one part of this game that like makes it really fun, where if you pay attention to like things, like stuff like this, it makes the game like very interesting. Like every single area has its own little like quirks and stuff, it seems like. I have actually never noticed that. I kind of like my mind just like ignores these kinds of things. Just like, yeah, it's the enemy's doing that. I'll just focus on what I'm doing. Because I don't know, I have like this weird I don't know what you call it, like mindset when it comes to build craft. Like I want to make one team build that works in every scenario. For some reason, that's like the direction I always go whenever I build like this stuff, build my teams. It's like I want to be able to like have a team build that is good in every scenario. Whereas like because of like brambles and stuff, it does make sense to kind of tailor your build to the area, right? Then to just be that much more effective. And that's part of the fun, right? You got to use different skills and learn about different aspects of each, like maybe your own class or your hero's classes and stuff. All right, here's Lift Operator Schultz, who we're supposed to talk to. It is my duty to guard the entrance to our Arbor's throne. If you have approval from the Council of Nobles, I can arrange transport for you, the Count's daughter. Menlo? We all thought you were dead after, you know, well, never mind that. I am sure that Count Zuhelzer will be glad to see you. You all must be the other ones. Wait, you all must be the other ones. Redemptor Carl told me it would be arriving. Let me know when your party's ready to travel. These lifts can be a little jumpy. Watch your step. So yeah, it seems like they have like you know how in Marvel movies the with Black Widow and Hawkeye has this thing about, oh, you know, back in Budapest, that they have that thing like kind of like implied like something crazy happened, but they never actually tell you what happened. It seems like they're going, or maybe they took inspiration from Guild Wars for that, where Menlo seems to always have like crazy stuff happening when he was younger that people reference that we don't really know much about. When you're ready to travel, yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Sorry for backseat comments, but you love this. No, it's fine. I'm like, your comments are making me learn more of the game. I totally did not pay attention to that like brambles thing. Really, really cool stuff. So I welcome it. Yeah, this game it's old, but I don't know, it holds a really special place in my heart. It's very nostalgic for me since it's like a game from my childhood.
I'll do the talking here.
And Danika's here already. How did she get here before us? I thought we left at the same time.
You may rise. It has been a long time since we last met, Brother Menlo.
Indeed, Count Zuhelzer. I'm glad to find you in good health.
I am similarly pleased. But enough with the pleasantries. You have come here with a purpose, have you not?
As always, Count, you are well informed and to the point. We have come for the urn of Saint Victor.
This is not a small thing that you ask, Brother Menlo. The final resting place of our greatest hero. The man who single-handedly slew Shiro, the betrayer.
Oh, we got some misinformation here.
Why do you ask this of us?
Because, Count, Shiro Takachi has returned.
The cinematography of this game is so funny.
If what you say is true, then it was indeed very wise for you to come to us.
Then you will give us what we seek?
We wish to help you, but I'm afraid it's not as easy as just handing over the urn.
What is it you require of us?
We require nothing, but Saint Victor's remains are ensconced inside Cathedral Zuhelzer.
All right then, we shall go to Cathedral Zuhelzer.
Brother Menlo, many things have changed since you were last here. The cathedral's magical protections have failed. It's been overrun by all manner of terrible beasts. To go there will mean great peril.
Yeah, we can fight.
If you still wish to pursue the urn, speak with my daughter, Countess Danika. She can open the doors within the cathedral and help you recover what you seek.
Thank you, Count.
Thank you, Count.
Hey, why are we talking? We're not allowed to talk.
Godspeed to you.
How Count Suhelzer seems a lot younger than I remembered. And I guess he's the father of Danika too. So how is Danika like 15 or something? He's like super young. I was just like seeing how like a lot of their outfits and stuff, and like I guess even my outfit too. But I feel like they actually went through and kind of changed the textures on them. But like for Danika, I feel like if ArenaNet just went in and upgraded just some of the textures and stuff, maybe that's actually a lot of work to ask for. But yeah, I think just like upgrading the textures would probably go a long way to making this game like look visually a lot better. And in that cutscene, like I was kind of brought out of it because I saw how like blurry and pixelated her like dress was. But do I talk to this guy? No. I talked to Acolyte Hands. That's the one I wanted to find. Oh, this guy right here. He has a cool hat. Oh, wait, is that his hat? Yeah, that's his hat, not his hair. It's not like this is his hair and that's his headdress, right? This entire thing is his hat. Or is that entire thing a helmet? Alright, Acolyte Hands. I'm glad you made it here safely. The Zuhelzers are awaiting you once you're ready. Alright. Do I need to empty my... Yeah, I might as well just empty my inventory before going into this mission here. Dang it! I am not friends with the Kriziks yet, so they're telling me to go pound sand. Okay, let's do this mission. Okay, I have to escort Danika to the door of Cathedral so she can open it. I have to clear the Cathedral of the Guardians, finding the Urn of St. Victor. 5 groups of Guardians remaining. Collect the Urn of St. Victor, and Menlo must survive. Okay. Well, now remember, this place is sacrosanct to my family. It's been heavily guarded, and not even I know every ward of protection that's been put into place. But don't worry, our defenses will never harm a Zuhelzer. Everyone just got hit there. I guess they used Shatter Hex or Shatter Enchantment on us. Just like hit AoE'd everyone that was close together. Yeah, the thing is, my heroes follow who I attack, but if I'm holding like Protected What's Kaulahai, I can't actually attack anyone. When I target someone and hit space, I walk towards them, and it makes it so that my heroes, for a split second, don't know what to do. And then it kicks in that when an enemy is like within their aggro range, then they start attacking. So that's like another reason why I want to move away from some of these healing skills. Where'd you guys come from? It's interesting that it says Menlo must survive, but not Danika. I feel like, I guess if Danika dies, she can't... We need her to do, like, the ritual to open this door, right? So if she dies, we're kind of just, like, hard stuck. Oh. I got hit by Cry of Frustration and Energy Surge. So essentially this mission is going to be, we get to go through like a really cool area, but it does branch off kind of, where you can go one of 3 directions. And I actually don't know which way I want to go. I'll probably just choose one direction and go in that direction. Oop, that's an all button. I am skilled clicking. Very good. Warden's Horn. Why is this guy all the way here by himself? That's okay. Big Bear. Stay there by yourself. Members to have. Yeah, get him. Oh wait, no, get him. Thought they could dual axe. I was suck as a healer, so props on that. I don't know, I really don't, I'm not enjoying healer, especially, I think if I was playing with like my friends or something and there's like they're not AI controlled, it'll be more fun because then you can kind of rely on a human to know what they're doing. But since they kind of follow what I do and I'm like healing them, they're not actually like attacking. So I can like walk up to this guy and they just kind of hang around. And then it takes a while until we get attacked. Then they start to attack back. And I don't want to set them all to like super aggro because then they like run off sometimes and aggro too much. So I think to be a healer in a group of like heroes and henchmen is like not that fun. And yeah, I'm not really healing at this point. I'm just staring at people. Because it seems like my ritualist here is mitigating damage really well, and my monk is doing a good amount of the healing, or keeping everyone topped up really well too. Right, we have made it to one of the gates. My uncle just led an expedition to clear the cathedral. One man escaped and lived just long enough to tell the tale. He spoke of wardens and the creatures far more foul. What kind of creatures are more foul? We sealed those doors to protect Houtsu Helsers and have not reopened them until now. Prepare for anything. He's like doing a dance. Aya! Aya! There we go. Alright, we gotta clean this place up. So some of these pillars turn into enemies, I think. They're like there's like gargoyles on them or something. Blue. Oh, I guess I'm putting blood bond on people, which is probably what's topping people up too. Which isn't too bad. Oh no, people are talking. It looks like we have company. We should not touch the urn until we have cleared the area of enemies. One hazard at a time is best, says Menlo. As we just stand back and hang out. Dirt of brambles. Gotta clear all these people out. I think Warden of Springs is their healer, so I don't think we need to target anyone specifically. I feel like these people are like getting chunks a little bit. That 140 health is like quite overkill for the heals that I'm giving them. Do I have any? I do not. Don't have any lockpicks or any keys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, churning earth. Uh-oh, everyone's dying. Oh, there's a mesmer there, that's why. Oh no! Everyone retreat! Can we actually, like, bring people back? Oh, he's coming for us. Oh, we all died. That's one of the cool things about this game, too, is, like, if you just run in willy-nilly, even in normal mode, and you have a good build, if you're not paying attention, you can still, like, straight up just die. Most human ritualists usually have Signal Spirits, so learning to use the other skills, nice anyway. Okay. I'm actually surprised I died there. I'm not paying enough attention, I guess. I was a little bit too overconfident in my heroes there. Alright. We will... I guess we can go across this bridge instead this time. Wait, I think this is where I went last time. Or did I go out that way? Okay, so... Up item. Alright. The Kurzik Mesmer is no joke. Energy Surge. Yeah, Energy Surge is like super rigged. That's why people build like teams of like all Mesmers with Energy Surge. And they go clear like some of the ending content. Yeah, we'll deal with this. I guess I can ping, but it says I'm following instead of I'm attacking, which I don't know if that actually like still cues the the heroes to actually like attack. I'm still attacking. Oh, there's a guy down there that's trying to attack us. So the spirits, Warden of the Spirits is the ones I need to look out for since they have Energy Surge. Yes, attack, please. Ooh, I leveled up. That doesn't really amount to much at this point, though. Energy Surge? Saw that Energy Surge. Okay. Woo! Item back. And then maybe I can like start just telling Mox to go upward so he'll eat everything. He'll just eat everything and I can just heal him back. Attack him, Mox! Attack him! Do a little bit of micromanaging the heroes might make a difference. Okay. Uncle led an expedition to clear the cathedral. One man escaped and lived long to tell a tale. He spoke of wardens and creatures of far more foul. Sealed these doors to protect the house who helps her and have not reopened them until now. Prepare for anything. Tell Mox to go in there first. And take a bunch of like damage. I can just heal him up. Come on, Mox, do your thing. Whoa! Whoa, what happened there? I took like a bunch of damage. Mox? Mox? Mox, you're not doing anything, Mox! What are you doing? Mox? these guys are healers, so we can slowly dwindle them down. Let's go up this side this time. That's as if it's gonna make a difference. We'll put Mox there. Yes, yes, go in there, Mox. Okay. Millifon Mind Flayer is what's up there. Okay, let's, uh-oh. A bunch of traps just exploded on me. Guess I can kind of deal with it. I'm healing myself first. Oh, there's no spirits right now for this to actually work. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm relying on my ritualist spirits in order to actually proc these two properly. So when oh, there's one spirit over here. I guess I'm not close enough to it. When my hero isn't doing much, since we're not in combat, then I'm kind of hooked. All right, I will stand, I guess, here. You get, yeah. This churning earth. Yeah, they're coming. But then low. Let's attack this guy first. Yeah, let's move up. Move up, guys. Not a little bit of micromanaging you can solve. Are you guys all good? Nice. Okay, we got won that fight. Just, that boss there was quite dangerous. Okay. Go in there, Mox. Go in there. Mox is really going for it. Nice. There's so much traps. So much traps. I am in shot with spirits. Huh, interesting. I would do it, or I'm not sure what sort of trap this is on the urn, but go ahead and pick it up. Menlo is here if something goes wrong. I would do it myself, but it could be dangerous. After all, my father will have you all killed if I die. And what good would that be? Okay, well, we got the urn. And we really earned it. There's a face on there. Oh yeah, every once in a while, like, we get hit by a bunch of rubble. As we go. Oh, we didn't do that, did we? That was what gonna happen anyway here. All the infrastructure damage. Is Kainang gonna get fined? You guys damaged our stuff. We need your money to rebuild.
Look out!
Oh no!
Countess, are you all right?
Oh, Brother Menlo gets separated
Listen, be
from us.
damned! I didn't see that one coming.
Her voice is so... That's
I'm
not what I
alright.
imagined her voice to be.
Brother Menlo? Brother Menlo?
I'm unhurt, but I'm trapped on this side. It's up to you to get the Countess and the urn out safely. I'll go around and meet you in front of the cathedral.
May Duena carry you safely to your destination.
As she
May
vibrates.
Balthazar give you the might to make it through. Go now.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about Brother Menlo at this point. Which is probably for the better. Good. Ow. I got smashed. Yeah, we gotta fight these guys now. They look like similar to the models for the Lich. You go in. Oh no! I'm getting interrupted. Blah. Keep everyone topped up. Keep everyone topped up. You're in St. Victor. Robin. So yeah, there's a whole thing about dropping like the urn and stuff, having item spells and dropping it for an effect. That's kind of a big deal with ritualists too, which I'm using a lot of their skills. So this kind of just like gives you more time with it, I guess. Alright, so we couldn't leave out that way, which is where we came in from. Can go... so we can either go through the middle, go through the middle here, go through the side, or go through the side, I believe. And most people will probably go through the middle because it's probably the shortest path. But I'm curious. I normally, whenever I like play this in the past, I would just go through the middle because it's also very scenic. But I don't really remember what all the other places look like. So yeah, let's go through the side. Let's go through one of the sides just to see how it looks like. Maybe the sides are also very scenic. Cathedral collapse. Oh no, Oni! Oni-chan! Daisuke! I'm gonna drop this urn of St. Victor for this. Drop that. Alright. Ah, we can fight. We don't have to fight like crazy wardens. We can fight these things. Oop, that's not the button I want to press. This button. This button. Oh, ow. Button. Yeah, take him out. Wow, there's a lot of enemies here. Does those pillars turn into stone worship? Oh, geez, there's an elementalist there. That's gonna be scary. Okay. Swapping between like Urn of St. Victor and my item skills is actually kind of fun. I don't know. It's like, oh, I get a cool effect dropping that. And then now if I drop this, I get a cool effect. Oh no, there's necromancers on the other side creating minions. think I need to start focusing fire. Or at least calling targets so my heroes would focus. I got a purple. And it's not a very good one. You always go left the way you're going? Is there a reason or just because of habits? Because I always go through the middle because I'm always like, that's the shortest path. You just go straight. But actually, it's not really the shortest path because I think you had to go here and then you had to like go down the stairs and loop back around. So maybe it's not the shortest path. Let's do that. Let's see how. This person... Oh. Shatterstone. Is Shatterstone a strong elemental skill? I feel like it was. But, like, not like too crazy. Not like Energy Surge crazy. The Ancient. Can't remember why, like, easier for your playstyle. Oh, okay. So, like, the enemy types and stuff here is probably more fit for your builds and stuff. Probably why. Because if you go through the middle, you're just fighting wardens the entire time. Surprise! I guess I can drop this. Boop. Get a bit of protection or damage mitigation from this build. Hey, it actually protects us from the damage of the falling cathedrals things. I actually picked that up. Oh, I don't think I can actually go pick that up. Give me... Oh, there we go. I don't even know I'm picking those up. They really don't amount to much. Oh no, we're getting poisoned. Yes, attack him, please. Hey, this place looks kind of cool. It's all like gardeny and stuff. Whereas the middle is like keep castle-like. Okay, you go right there. Try to make them all come to you. Oh, that works too. Oh, these guys got Shatterstone as well. Someone is clearing these conditions before I get to them. No one in the team. So I'm essentially wasting a heal or a condition removal on them. I guess I can ignore that. Works even if the hex is removed. Oh! Oni-chan. Shatterstone is likely the best water elite. Shatterstone is similar to like Double Dragon, right? Where even if the enchantment is removed, the effect is still there. And it's like if you cast it on your ally, I think, you also get the effect as well, so you like double it up. I think that's the water version of Double Dragon, if I remember correctly. Oh! Yeah, these Oni don't. If you look at their models and stuff, they look really, really creepy. Got like little like tentacles coming out of the back of their heads. I think we're like near the end. Oh, more Oni-chans! I'm thinking of Mirror of Ice. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That sounds more like it, actually. Even the name suggests, like, mirroring it between your ally and yourself. What is Shatterstone, then? What does it actually do? Who's my elementalist? Water magic. Apparently I'm being attacked right now. Who's attacking me? More Onis. Water magic. Well, I was talking about Mirror of Ice. But you were talking about, oh, it's in Hex. Initially affect a bunch of cold damage, and when it ends, it also does. Oh, so even if you remove it, then you make that, you essentially force that damage to happen faster then. Hey, that's really cool. That's a cool, like, counter spell. You're like, yeah, remove this Hex. Do it. I dare you. Oh, there's a Krizik chest back there. Stone Judge. Stone Soul. Or are you guys a band of some kind? Stone Rain. Oh, I gotta fight all these stone bros. Let's go for this guy first. Oh, they're all coming. They're all coming. Mox, what are you doing? Okay, I think this is salvageable. Can't imagine dying here. Kill the big warrior, bro. Ow. Stone Judge. He got X-Knighted. We got him. He dropped 17 granite slabs. We essentially picked up his, like, testicles or something. Danika, no! Danika! Dangerous. She's really running in there. If you can't keep them from interrupting me, I'll open this door, and I'm also dying. Oh. 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 Okay, I don't know. Yeah, okay, we look like we're fine. That's interesting that she ran in there just to open the door before we killed all the mobs there. I think we could have taken them. Just slowly dispatch them one at a time. I guess the whole point was for us to, like, make a daring escape.
The wards failed, the gate collapsed, and for a while there, I wasn't sure my spell would work.
She has such a funny
it's
voice.
Time to leave this place.
Agreed. Lead the way.
Right. Follow me.
Do we meet up with Menlo then here? The wards failed. Oh, there we are.
Glad you could make it.
One down, one to go.
Indeed. Come, Master Togo will want to hear that we've recovered the urn. Thank you, Countess.
May the gods watch over you in your pursuits.
May the gods watch over you in your pursuits. I did not imagine her to have a voice. Woo! Woo! Normal mode. You think those monks have Scourge Hex, so AoE damage? Oh, really? Dang. Scourge Hex, let's see. That's a smiting ability, right? Blah, 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 blah. Illusion. Smiting. This one, right? No, that's Scourge Enchantment. Apparently, if that exists, I don't have it. I don't have that unlocked. Unless it's different. It's not a a smiting spell. Scourge. Move Hex. Scourge condition. Is it a healing? No, it's not. Yeah, if it exists, I don't have it unlocked apparently. I guess there's still a lot of stuff on my account that I can make progress in. Alright, what do they want me to do next? Master Toko hoped my skills would prove helpful against the plague, but so far I'm afraid I've been little help. This plague frustrates me at every turn, and my prayers to join us seems to fall on deaf ears. I fear this affliction will soon reach my people, the Kurziks, and I'll be unable to stop it. Bella has gone ahead to meet Master Toko. You should rendezvous with them as soon as possible. Okay, the convocation is where we're going next. Interesting. Okay, what time is it? Let's see. Maybe what I can do is make our way to the convocation, or whatever this is. Is it the convocation? No, we go to Borealis Seabed, I believe is what it's called. And then there's another mission there. Maybe we can do that one, and then we'll see where we're at then. I thought like coming to Arborstone, and then doing this mission would take a lot longer. So apparently this part was a lot shorter than I remembered. Zekai the man. I remember this quest is like really long, but it amounts like the rewards for it's like really little. You essentially have to go and explore like a bunch of zones, like actually go to each area that it highlights, and it takes a very long time. So I won't do that, at least not on stream. The reason I came here is because I wanted to use the merchant. Really, where's the merchant? In front of me. I think you saw in smiting. I did see Scourge Scourge enchantment. Is this the one you're talking about? I couldn't find Scourge Hex. If this is alphabetically sorted, it should be like right after this, right? So if it exists, I don't have it. Maybe it's a hex. Maybe you remembered it wrong, and it's a hex spell that removes enchantments. Smite Hex. Ah, that's the one. Yeah, Smite Hex, Smite Condition. Okay, yeah. These three are like pretty good for just like condition removal and enchantment removal and stuff. Yeah, I think I put this on my monk before when I tried to turn her into a smite monk, but I feel like if I was gonna make a damage dealer, I should just focus on like like the more damagey people. I think monks really got the short end of the stick. They have like really good like builds for kind of niche situations, but as a healer broad, they get like no, that's a word, not overpowered. They get power creeped by a lot of other builds when it comes to like healing and damage mitigation. Okay, let's kind of deal with all this stuff. Is it even worth identifying? Yeah, that's probably worth identifying. Arrowmancer, not worth much. That one. Gothic Defender. Elvish Remnant. Okay. We will sell some of this stuff. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Improve sales value. Very nice. Stone carving. No, we don't need. Nah, that's not too. Okay. Stone? Sure that. I can. Ooh, I got 2 plat from all that. Hey, that's good. I can probably get a capture signet from the skills person here. And I think Signet of Spirits is like in this area somewhere. Actually, no, it might be further into this area. So probably won't get it this time around. But I will just, like, get one. Just to have it on hand. Should I change up my build at all? Maybe I can... Oh, but this is a, like, an entire party-wide heal, which is pretty useful. But if I have channeling magic, I can also use some of these spirits. I guess I don't have any channeling magic. But, if I had channeling magic, I can use some of the spirits, I guess? Oh, wait, no, channeling magic doesn't have a lot of spirits. Oh, no, this is a spirit. But they do damage. Oh, but I can use, like, life and stuff instead. Since I do have restoration magic on my necromancer. Nah, we'll figure that later. We've been doing okay. As long as I'm, like, not running in and aggroing everything, I feel like I'm doing okay. If I actually, like, play the game instead of, like, mindlessly walking in. That's the only time I died, I guess. Okay, we will go towards the Jade Sea now. And, let's see what happens. Master Togo. Okay, I guess we get handed off from Brother Menlo to Togo now. Now we hang out with Togo. Headmaster Greyco. Remain alert at all times while you are here in Kaineng City. Ayuinium for the scoundrels, thugs, and pickpockets have many places to hide here. Oh wait, he always says that when you talk to him. Well, Menlo, was Count Petrov surprised to see you again? I imagine so. He was even more surprised when his daughter, Danika, told him she planned to help us. She turned into quite a woman. Sin is not within earshot, is she? Everyone always makes fun of him. Teases him about Sin. Sin is not... For my part, I have not been able to obtain the Spear of Archimordis, however. I have contacted an old friend of mine, Rhea. Perhaps you remember her? Elder Rhea. That is good news. If any of the Luxons can help us, she certainly can. Perhaps one of us should head back to Cantha to tell the Emperor of our success, and the other continue on to Rhea? Yet again, Menlo, our minds are in concert. I shall continue my work securing the sphere. In the meantime, I would like you to visit the Emperor and see that he is informed of our latest doings. Of course, Master, may Joina bless your mission. We have been looking for an old Luxon friend of mine named Rhea. The Luxons are like the wind. They prefer to drift from place to place, so it could very well be that Rhea is on the other side of the Jade Sea. Fortunately, they are hosting an event they call the Convocation, and most Luxons have returned to their capital, Calvalon, to partake in the festivities. I would be surprised if Rhea was there to oversee the competition. Okay, so yeah, we have to make our way to the Jade Sea, where the Luxons are now. So I guess this entire section is like give you a bit of a taste of the Kurziks, and then give you a bit of a taste of the Luxons before attempting to fight in the city again. Playing as a smiter is actually flexible, since you can opt to not invest in Divine Favor. Oh! Hey, that's true! Since Divine Favor... I don't know, I feel like Divine Favor is like the worst primary attribute out of all of them. And it doesn't really do much. I guess if you want to be like a healer, it gives you a bit more bursty heals, but even then I feel like Ritualist Restoration heals are still like better, even without the Divine Favor bonuses. And some of the Divine Favor skills aren't... I don't know, none of them are like all too attractive too. When it comes to like... if you're taking an elite skill or something, you would probably take a different elite skill than any of the Divine Favor ones. Oop, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Go to this one. Divine Favor. Oh, I guess if you do a lot of like... because only monks, I think, have the ones that take up like a pip of your energy and you maintain it. So I guess if you're playing as that kind of play style, I don't know what you would call it. That would kind of be interesting, where you're like constantly using your energy pips in order to maintain a bunch of these different kinds of like buffs and stuff, like live vicariously. And if you're a smiter, there's like a bunch of good ones. Oh, Balthazar's Aura's. Wasn't Balthazar's Aura used to be a maintain as well? Or maybe I was thinking of Balthazar's Spirit. I feel like Holy Wrath was a maintain at some point. Man, things are really different than what I remember. Okay, we will start walking towards the Boreas. Boreas? Seabed? Does Smiters do like a good amount of damage, like DPS? Because I feel like even if you... I guess if you only have the one monk character and you want to join a party and they only want like a DPS, you might still be okay. But I feel like when it comes to like pugging and stuff, they would probably just tell you to either heal or switch to like a different character or something to do DPS. Because like, I don't know, back in the days when I tried to play a monk just through the campaign, I always had issues like with energy, because monks didn't really have access to a lot of energy managing abilities, whereas like all the other classes have some way to either have like a different resource to use, like warriors and paragons. They have adrenaline, or like they have like a specific ability that gives them energy back, like the mesmers, and like elementalists have like a huge pool of energy, and they have a lot of like energy management abilities as well. I guess paragons, like every time they shout, their shouts get put onto an ally, they gain energy, and necromancers, like every time someone dies, they get energy. So like every single other class aside from monk seems to have like easy access to energy management skills, whereas monk just like, I've always found myself like, oh, I'm healing, okay, I'm out of energy. And which is the reason why I made my current monk here half mesmer or secondary mesmer, so that she does have a bit of mesmer energy management abilities. But that makes it so that it cuts into her attribute, like spread, because I have to give her like some inspiration for that, which is actually isn't too bad since she has divine favor, healing, and a third one, which is inspiration. Yeah, she's the one. If you see like a cool purple arc, my monk is the one doing that. She has like one of the cool new weapons that has that effect. Well, I guess it's not a weapon. It's like a mod you put on a weapon or on a rod that gives you that effect. Using Defender's Seal for energy and spreading Scourge, healing enchantment can be heavy pressure. Oh, okay. Maybe I just never looked into like any good meta builds. For the most part, I always try to build my own, try to make my own builds. But I guess like my mesmer here is like, I watched like a video of someone talking about how amazing mesmers, which is what inspired this build. Which I don't even think this is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a meta build or not. But I guess maybe they don't have Aether Feast. They probably put something else here, and just make it so that the healer is dedicated healing. I don't know, but yeah. I only heard that Energy Surge is really good, so I used that. But a lot of these other ones, I've kind of picked what I like. So I don't think Glimmer of Light is a meta build ability at all. I think people probably prefer Word of Healing over this. But I don't know, I really like the idea of her just being able to spam this. So I gave my hero Glimmer of Light. You build your own builds as well. Rage of Judgment. I really like Rage of Judgment in this game. It's like this big, like, have you ever played Gears of War? Where you can use the Hammer of Dawn to like target an enemy and this big beam comes down and and hits the enemy. That's what Ray of Judgment feels like to me in this game, where you just have like a pillar of light just appear and it just like burns and damages and pulses damage out. Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, I tried to do a Ray of Judgment on my monk, but I think they just kind of fire it and forget. They don't really think about who they're casting it on and stuff, and a lot of times they cast it right away. So they would, for example, probably cast it on like a Yeti or something right away, and then they'll just walk towards us. Since they're melee characters, they'll just, maybe they're not melee characters, but pretend they're melee characters. They'll just walk towards us and they don't get like the effect, since the Ray of Judgment is just like cast it on that spot. So it turned out not as good as I wanted it to be. But yeah, Ray of Judgment is like one of my more like, there's just the animation and the idea of it is like, I really like it. I guess we don't have to fight that group of people if we don't have to, because we can kind of just walk around them. Might have to fight these guys though. They have an Elder Crane with them. Attack them. Healing Burst is your default healing elite. What is Healing Burst? I have not heard of that. Do I have that unlocked? I don't think I have that unlocked. Healing Burst. That sounds badass. A burst of healing. Let's do the let's look it up. I will show the browser for a second. Healing. Oh, I got caps lock on. Burst. Whoa. It's a factions thing. I can technically get it if I want. If I want to switch my character to a slash monk. Oh, it is a all party member. All party member in earshot. Holy, this sounds really rigged. Your smiting prayers are disabled for 20 seconds. Oh, I guess you have to kind of focus on one over the other. You can't be a healer and a smiter at the same time. Or at least it makes it difficult to do that. But within earshot, that's like shouts range. Oh my goodness, this is really insane. And it affects the entire party too. It's only 4 seconds recharge and it casts in less than a second, like a third of a second. Or 3/4 of a second. I don't know why I said a third. Man, this is a really good skill. Spot and AoE heals. Yeah, it's very good. I should look into this. I guess, I don't know. Right now I'm focusing on the necromancers, so I do have a monk, which is what my mercenary hero is. Like, all these are my mercenary heroes except for Mox. So all these are like my other characters on this account, essentially. So I do have a monk, but I guess I didn't really get a lot of progress. I only have like a few elites here and there, and even like some of these are not really filled up all that much. I think a lot of these are like unlocked on other characters, like just for heroes. So my monk herself might not actually have a lot of these skills unlocked. So yeah, Healing Burst. Oh man, I should make a note of that. We'll look into it later. Okay. I will get rid of browser. But yeah, it's kind of like, I guess this. Oh, but I don't think all party... Oh, this is just all party members. So everyone, regardless of how far they are, they get healed. But it's like, I don't know, it's a little bit disruptive because if I use it, I actually lose a lot of the bonuses from my weapon. So like my energy is like a lot less and my health is a lot less when I use it. And I guess that's what you kind of have to like give and take there, where you have to give all of that stuff for this to be like kind of more rigged, because it affects all party members, just like if they're in your party. It is my duty to guard the entrance to Boreas seabed. If you have gained approval from the Luxon elders, I can arrange transport for you. Not many outsiders make it past these gates and into Boreas seabed. I see that Master Togo is with you. I wouldn't dream of denying him passage. Let me know when your party is ready. Yeah, I'm ready. We wish to go. When you're ready to travel, you may pass into the Boreas seabed. The convocation begins soon. I am ready. Your entire party is about to be moved. Yes, let's do it. Alright. So we get a little bit of a cutscene here too, I believe.
First, we locate Elder Rhea. She is the key to finding and securing the Spear of Archimedes.
Spear of Archimedes. Whoa, look at all the citizens. Yeah, the cool thing about the Luxons is that they're nomadic, so they build their houses on these giant turtles. And they just, like, move around. Or you can think of this as like a trailer park.
Ah, there she is. Come, the spear is within our reach.
The legendary spear of Archimedes.
Elder Rhea! Elder Rhea! It is I, Togo of
She
Shinjay
turns around.
Monastery.
She's like,
Master
she doesn't look
Togo,
impressed.
You were quite a sight. I wondered when you would emerge from your self-styled exile. How you managed to live within the confines of that stuffy monastery, I'll never comprehend.
You're a I'm a necromancer
I suppose
primarily.
my spirit does not
You
crave the wide open
your
spaces
default
as
elite
strongly as yours.
or necromancer main is
Well,
Ravenous
it's good to
Gaze.
see you. What brings you all the way out here?
Is that a faction skill?
We have come for the spear of Archimedes.
Togo? You know full well I cannot just give you the spear.
Gaze. I'm on the browser again, but I'm not going to show it
No.
since
Today,
we're in a
Zuanuku, the
cutscene.
great Kraken, returns from the deep. What do you study in that
Blood
monastery
magic.
of yours?
Oh, it's a Nightfall skill.
Apparently not enough Luxon culture.
Apparently. Every year, Zuanuku returns. And on that
Interesting.
day, we hold the convocation.
It damages
The
and steal
strongest
health.
among us fight
from
for the
all
right to be
foes.
the one who defeats the great magical
Hey.
Kraken, returning him to the waves.
That is very nice, but
The convocation is today. The spear goes to the winning clan.
Oh, how convenient for
Rhea.
us.
Togo, if you want the spear, you'll have to fight them for it.
Oh, there's some heroes and stuff in here. Or not heroes, bosses. They all have the same staff. Whoever manufactures all those staffs is like making so much money.
And with it, Zu Hanuku, the mighty sea beast who has terrorized the Jade Sea for hundreds of years. I return the spear to the pedestal, the prize of today's contest. May the strongest clan take up its haft and once again slay the magical Kraken. To all of those we are about to defeat, I salute you.
All right. We are here. We have finished the convocation quest. Now we're here for another mission. So yeah, for Ravenous Gaze, this character has not been in Nightfall yet. So I guess I'll have that to look forward to. I feel like Nightfall added a lot of really cool stuff to Necromancer. Like they had the, I guess I do have Signet of Lost Souls, but this is really good on heroes, I guess, because they kind of know when to use it very well. They use it very well. Whereas when I was using it, I'm like not paying attention to health enough. Because you only can use it on people below 50% health. But yeah, this is a Nightfall skill. And I think this is an Eye of the North skill. I had some Necromancer tomes that gave me these two skills. But yeah, this character has not been in Nightfall, so unfortunately I don't have that Ravenous Gaze. And I feel like Life Transfer is like a probably not as good version. It's similar. I get like I suck health from everyone around me, or I guess the way they programmed it or they designed it was that I put -8 health generation on people, and it gives me +8 health generation. But the effect of it is like I'm sucking health from all the people around me. But Ravenous Gaze is like you sacrifice health, which you can probably easily heal it really quickly when you actually do the life steals. And it only costs 1 energy, so seems really, really good. Yeah, pre-nightfall by elite use is way more area specific. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of my favorite one so far. I haven't really come across much Necromancer elite skills in factions yet. Is Order of the Vampire the only one I have so far? I believe Order of the Vampire is the only factions elite skill, and I think I had a death magic one. Animate Flesh Golem. These two you can get pretty early. But this one, I actually used the Elite Necromancer Tome that I had lying around to unlock this, like, for when I was doing my Profs playthrough. So I had this right away, because I had this idea of making a Minion Master, because I always, whenever I played with other classes and stuff, and I'm playing through the campaign, or I'm playing with my friends, we always made a hero into a Minion Master, and it looked really cool. But then, like, actually being a Minion Master, having to, like, maintain these minions and stuff was actually very tedious and annoying. And then waiting for the 3-second cast for a lot of these, like, minion skills was, like, really annoying too. And being interrupted while you're doing it as well is, like, really annoying. So in my head, like, being a Minion Master was, like, so awesome. But then in practice, it was just, like, not as fun as I thought it was. So I kind of, like, moved away from this pretty quickly and just focused on blood magic. So yeah, what do we have? I apparently got a crazy axe here. Is it any good? It's not really that good. I'll probably just sell it, but I don't think I can sell it here since I'm not a Luxon. They'll be like, go away, you stinky person. But yeah, you can see, like, I guess all the different clans and stuff in this area to join this tournament for the Spear of Archimortis. They kind of just parked all their crazy turtles with all their stuff. But yeah, it's really cool. Like, they just have this symbiotic relationship, I guess, with these turtles. Oh, look at this character. Is she a Mesmer? She looks really cool. This is a NPC, but by the way her armor and stuff looks, you think she might actually be just like a real character. All right, Elder Rhea. Don't tell Togo, but it saddens me that Menlo was not with you all. I would have been nice to see that dear boy. He's so charming, that one. Well, anyhow, good luck against the clan champions. Remember this, they all have their own strengths and weaknesses. Learn what these are, and the Spear of Archimortis is yours. Okay. Gives us a bow as we accept our rewards. And let's try this. I remember struggling in this back in the days. I remember fighting like the first, I think we had to fight like 5 groups of enemies. I remember the last group just like wiping my team out a lot, and I always had to like spread out my team or specifically do stuff. So we'll see how this goes. You agree? Playing as a Minion Master sucks. Leave it to the heroes. Lifesteal always works. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the life transfer. Especially if I send Mox in first and everyone just like groups up on him. Then this hits like everyone. Very satisfying. Too bad your health regeneration maxes out. At 10, I think. But then if you have degeneration, then you can kind of like mitigate it and still reach the 10 max. Oh, this person got resurrected. Man, their crabs sound like so guttural and visceral when they attack. I should really focus on the target. Let's probably focus on this guy. He's got broad arrowhead. I guess if there was a necromancer boss here, I could have equipped that elite or the signet of capture. But that's a little too late now. Okay, we defeated them. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's only 3 groups, not 5. That makes it a lot better. Put him there. That on. Oh no, their warriors are coming. Guard it. Oh no, they're getting resurrected. Yeah, let's focus on this person's got barrage. Good thing where she's like aggro onto Mox, so her barrage is kind of mitigated. This guy's trying to hit me. I'll put weapon of warding on myself. Oh no, she got rest! Okay, I think this next group is the one that just like destroys me constantly. Okay, we will put Mox here. I think I might need to spread my guys out because I think they do like crazy AoEs. Oh yeah, it's a Mesmer and a Elementalist, that's why. Yeah, okay. Ooh, ooh. I got spiked there. I got hit by all these elemental skills at the same time. Okay, I think we were able to survive their first like assault, so we should be okay for now. Ah, ooh. We did pretty good there. I think if I was just not paying attention like I did during the Arborstone mission, and I just let that group come in, they would have wiped out my entire team like really quickly.
And earned the right to fight Zu Hanuku. I believe this is what you came for. The spear of Archimonus is yours.
Woo!
Thank
We're
you,
outsiders.
Eldorea. We accept the spear and the honor of fighting the Kraken.
Release the
We shall make
Kraken.
you proud.
Yes, I expect
There can be
you
heavy
shall.
hex counters, but lean into lingering curse more than life transfer. Okay. Do I have lingering curse? I don't think I have lingering curse. Oop, I didn't mean to press that button. I have blood bond. What is lingering curse? L. AKL. Do I have lingering curse? I don't think I have lingering curse. Okay. Don't fight in the front of the sphere as it does damage. Really? Like this thing does damage? I didn't even know that. So maybe I was hit by the spear too there. That's why I like got chunked during that fight. I know there's a little bit of stream delay, so you're like giving I apologize for that again. You're like giving me some advice that like it's already a little bit too late for it. His curses. I don't think I have any curses right now. I've only have the 2 blood magic skills for necromancer. Lingering curse. Do I have lingering curse? Oh! I do have this. So you're saying you rather use this over life transfer? So target of nearby foes have minus whatever. If I had points in this, it would be better. and receive 20% less benefits from healing. Oh, okay. Wow, near target and nearby. Yeah, this one does sound pretty good. I think I capped this one just like I kind of just went around the end game areas, like Erudition Rock, I think, in the Ring of Fire Island chain, and the Southern Silver Peak area, and just went like, is there elite skills that I can cap? And I just capped a bunch of elite skills, and I didn't really like pay attention to what they did. All right, let's move forward and apparently fight a Kraken. There's a Kraken spawn. This is kind of interesting that they give us a spear here, but this is before they created like the spear weapon type. So we don't really hold it as like Aragon would hold a spear. It's like a two-handed thing too. Island. Stacks with suffering. You sound like a real necromancer mage with all your crazy advices. Necromancer is kind of like the one class that I've never experienced all these years, which is the reason why I'm playing a necromancer in these live streams, or these series of live streams. So you said suffering? It combos well with this. Also hexes nearby foes near target. These foes have more health degeneration, so putting these two on them just makes like everyone health degen. And that's pretty cool. And then this one makes it also so that they heal less, like quite a bit. Naga, there's a lot of Naga here. Does this give... I drop this and they do damage, right? 300. Okay. The idea of this life transfer is what kind of makes me lean towards it. It's just like the idea of just like sucking health from everyone. Too bad there isn't like a cool animation or something where if you cast it on a bunch of people, you actually see like a chain or something effect, like you're sucking their health. Am I going the right way here? I think I'm going the right way here. Let's not try and aggro those guys over there. Scuttlefish. We're starting to see some new enemy types here that we haven't seen before. Kraken spawn, Leviathan claw. Cuttlefish. I guess when we were in the Echo Vale Forest, we didn't really see the wardens until then. But there's so much more variety of enemies in the Luxon area, in the Jade Sea. Whereas the Echo Vale Forest is like wardens, mantids, I think. The mole people, I don't remember what they're called. The dredge. And that's about it. And now there's like these weird creeping carps, there's Kraken spawn, Scuttlefish, all in this one area. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, if you stand in these spikes, it hurts you. It's really weird. I don't know why they decided to do that. I guess it gives you a bit of, makes the zone a little bit more unique. There's like a uniqueness to it. You can spread Life Siphon around and free your elite slot? Life Siphon? Oh, okay, so you want me to use this instead? I was using this earlier, and the moment I got this, I'm like, this is just a better version of this, and I put it on here. I think I'm going to keep Life Transfer, and when I get Signet of Spirits, I'll probably grab this. Because, unfortunately, my armor right now is giving me blood magic and not curses. So... Oh, but I don't know, maybe I can try this? Oh, we're being attacked. But yeah, lots to think about, I guess. Oh man, that's the thing about this game, right? That's what makes it so good. There's so many cool little interactions between skills and stuff. You're just like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that, I want to try this. And it's just like, you can just do that like all day. The recharge on Life Siphon is 5 seconds. But it's single target though, right? Ah, that's true. This only lasts 12 seconds too, where this like lasts way longer. Interesting. So maybe... Oh, but Blood Bond, I feel like, kind of helps the team heal. Since it is like a Hexstat also. But it's only adjacent, not nearby. So they have to be like really, really close together for that to actually apply. Yeah, this Leviathan Claw's like, hello, do you want to be friends? He wasn't even attacking us. And then like something clicked and everyone started fighting. Casted this on this guy, nobody is attacking him. That's like a really dumb decision for me. Okay, now people are attacking him. I should cast it on him. The thing with Life Siphon too is that it has the same effect as this, right? Where you cast it on multiple enemies, it also stacks the health regen. Once I get Necrosis in Nightfall, I'll see. Whoa! That was pretty badass. That animation of him like getting its armor. Whoa! Did he just respawn this guy? Is he making the ground explode into missiles against us? Whoa, he respawned him again. Here, have a Spear of Archimortis. Oh no, someone interrupt him! He's using Jade Fury! Oh, someone did interrupt in the last second. He's using Resurrect! Interrupt him again! Interrupt him again! I guess I can pick this up again and drop it again. Only minus 25. I think it needs to like charge up, right? You need to kill things while holding it, I think. Yay, we got him. Alright, I'm gonna look up Necrosis. Necrosis. If target foe is suffering from a condition or hex, that foe suffers 60 to 90 damage, depending on how much attribute points you have. Oh, it's a PvE skill. Oh! This is the Sun Spear skill. Hey, that's really cool.
The Kraken is dead.
I see. Man, all these really good Necromancer.
A more well-deserved
tips.
victory I have not witnessed.
Master Togo! Master Togo!
Menlo, come celebrate with us.
Yeah,
we
come
have the
celebrate,
Spear
huh?
of Archimortis.
It's none too soon. Shiro is on the move.
What?
Gosh darn it, Shiro.
Where?
He was last seen in the Undercity, below Kaineng.
Then we must go to the Undercity. We will take this fight to Shiro.
We killed this thing and we're like, oh, we'll slowly walk away from it. Nobody look at that. The Luxon's looking at us like, are you guys gonna eat that? You can just throw it on a barbecue. It'll taste really good, I swear. Imperial Herald. So this is from the city? I have heard much about you, but events are unfolding quickly, and I fear we do not have much time for our pleasantries. Master Togo has gone to meet Brother Menlo near the gates of Kaineng City. You should rendezvous with them as soon as possible. Okay. Easily the best skill in the game. Yeah, this like it is essentially where is it? Maybe I don't have it. Do I have a slash necromancer? I do not. I think I have the skill called Discord, which is very similar. Like it does crazy amount of damage if there's like a condition in a hex or something. But it's like a non-elite version of that, which is pretty sick. And I guess it scales off of your Sunspear rank, so it starts off probably weaker than you would like. But as you gain more Sunspear ranks, then it gets more and more powerful. I think, yeah, Discord is a faction elite, so I don't think I would be able to have it on this character. But I believe I capped it before because it's part of like, when I used to play with my friends like a decade ago, they would just like bring me to places like, cap the skill, cap the skill. And I'd be like, okay. Okay. They want me to go back here. They want me to be in near there. Let's just teleport here. Okay. Well, zone into here. See where they want me to go. Ah, just right there. Perfect. I guess we can continue until the next mission, but I don't think I want to do the next mission at this point. Because I think it's getting really late. It's almost like midnight, so. Master Togo said something there. Menlo has been telling me about Shiro's activities in the sewers. It appears that he is amassing his forces for some kind of major offensive. I fear for the city and for all of Nightfall. Or for all of Cantha. I don't know why I said Nightfall there. Good, weird slip up. If he is not stopped now, it is imperative that we find out what his plans are before he puts them into action. The Emperor has sent a small force into the sewers in attempts to hold back Shiro and his minions, but I'm afraid that they won't be able to hold out much longer. Whatever Shiro's planning is a good guess that he's getting ready to move forward. Ayuwingyu, we need you to go down to the sewers and locate the Canthan forces. Find out whether they have been able to learn anything about Shiro's plans. Okay. Discord is more conditional and less under your control. Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to have a skill that applies a condition and a skill that applies a hex, I think. And that a lot of times, like, there's enough like condition or hex removals on the enemy team that it's hard to like keep both of them up. For that to like proc the Discord like damage. Remain alert at all times. Oh wait, no, he always says that when we talk to him. Ayuwingyu, we need you to go down into the sewers and locate the Canthan forces. Find out what they have been able to learn. Find out whether they have been able to learn anything about Shiro's plans. Okay, so where do they want me to go? Do I just go back into here? Okay, since I have so much healing and stuff here, let's try out what our friendly chatter is suggesting. Because I feel like as for healing, my heroes are covering for that really, really well as it is. So let's try Lingering Curse and Suffering. And we'll just like put this on people. And we'll just, I don't know, we'll just, whatever. Do I have another one? I have a Death Magic one, which probably would not help. And yeah, this lets me, this is a Soul Reaping. I can still use this, kind of. Actually, let's deal with some of the stuff in our inventory too. This guy. Ooh, I got some rare crafting materials. Kind of cool. And no, I don't want it. There we go. Okay. Put that there. I can put that right here. Okay. Then I can get this guy. Probably get rid of these two. Oh man. Did I maybe... Let's grab another one of these spells. Spirit transfer. I don't think it's smart for me to put anything into channeling yet. So, maybe I'll just leave it like this, actually. Post mirror light. So I can do this one. I have life and this one. Okay, so this will be my spirits, and then these three kind of play off of this. So hopefully, oh man, I don't think or I guess is like, in order for these guys to be really strong, or I guess more health, the spawning power, the main attribute line for Ritualist, is what achieves that. So I don't know how well this would do as, like, since I'm a necromancer, and I don't think even if I have anything in death magic, I don't think that would help, because this is not a minion. Even though it kind of works as a summon of some kind. But yeah, let's try this. Let's try these two, see how it goes. Oh, 15 energy. Both of these are 15 energy. That's pretty intense. But hopefully it kills things. Nearby, so that's pretty strong. They're both 1 second cast. Okay. Alright, let's do it. And they both just recharges like really quickly too, 10 seconds. That's fair. Fair amount of recharge. Alright. Learn what is going on in the sewers. I wonder if I could have to go in the Undercity for this. I hope not. Senjun Undercity. Guy there. He's a collector. Oh my goodness, the afflicted. They are a pain to fight against since they explode all the time. Is there a way I can fight these guys? No, he's using red. Where is it appearing? Ooh, appeared up there for some reason. Oh, I'm having a network issue, I think. Ooh. Yeah, I killed him. Nice. Yeah, I killed him. Yeah, things are dying fast enough that I'm getting energy back. So these two costly energy things, not too bad so far. I might want to go Ellie as second for the energy gift.